Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, it's me, Jihan Insyira Zahrani, a fourth semester student of the International Program of Islamic Communication. And in this video, I would like to present my interview report for the course of Prophetic Leadership lectured by Ustadz Halim Purnomo. Leadership is the ability to influence and motivate others to achieve a common goal. Leaders are typically characterized by their vision, integrity, and their communication skills. In order to know further and deeper about leadership skill, decision making, problem solving, and also the influence of Rasulullah's character within the style of leadership, I interviewed the leader of Al-Mujaddid Arabic organization in Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. He is Adi Nurma Putranto. Right now, I'm having Kak Adi, head of Mujaddid, for interview. Well, Adi Nurma Putranto is the head of Al-Mujaddid Arabic Organization in Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. Majoring in international relation, he is such a passionate and humble leader. I asked him several questions related to his leadership style, decision making, problem solving, and how he implemented Rasulullah's character within his leadership. I asked him about his motivation and goals in being on that position as a leader. The purpose is that to know his vision for being a leader so that his motivation could motivate me and motivate the readers of my report as well. And then I went on to the leadership style. I asked him about how do you motivate your team, how do you delegate tasks in order to know what is his leadership style, and then decision making and problem solving. That's to understand the leader's decision making process and how they weigh different factors when making choices, and also to know how the leader deals with disagreements, challenges, and any conflict that occurs within Al-Mujaddid organization. I went on to the next question, and that was about the influence of Rasulullah's character within his leadership, to identify how he implemented Rasulullah's character within his leadership. Last but not least was about ideal and effective leader. Alright, I'll begin with motivation and goals. As motivation and goals, or in term of Islam we can call it as niyyah, is the most important thing, as Rasulullah ﷺ said in a hadith, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ وَإِنَّمَا لِكُلِّ امْرِئٍ مَا نَوَى. So I begin with the motivation and goals, and his main motivation in being at that position as a leader is hadith of Rasulullah ﷺ, خَيْرُ النَّاسِ أَنْفَعُهُمْ لِلنَّاسِ. The best people is the most beneficial ones. So he aims that by being a leader, he benefits a lot of people. And his goals in being the leader of Al-Mujaddid, the first one is uniting the members, as one of Arabic quotes said, Al-Ittihadu Asasun Najah. The second one is gaining or accomplishing a lot of achievements, and we can say that it's accomplished well, because Al-Mujaddid achieved the grand champions at the International Arabic Competition this year, and it was the first time. And also he motivated them by appreciating them, made a good bonding so that he can create comfort within his team. And then about task delegation, as a head of Al-Mujaddid, he maintains the events which will be held by Al-Mujaddid, and the vice of leader will be focusing much on the competitions. That's the way he delegates the task. The next insight about decision making and problem solving, I got a very great insight that he would always prioritize discussion, mushawara in Arabic, and approaching decision making through risk management. So he tries to make decision which has less risk. Like one of قواعد فقهية said, درء المفاسد مقدم على جلب المصالح. So he used that for making decision. He chose the one that has less risk. The next achievement that Al-Mujaddid got under the rule of Adi Nurma Putranto is winning the National Arabic Debate Competition for the first time. So previously, Al-Mujaddid didn't win any Arabic debate competition, but under his role, Al-Mujaddid won it. And then the last goal of him is social media optimacy. So he wanted that through the social media, many people inside or outside Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta get to know Al-Mujaddid. And then about his leadership style, I would say that from my interview inside, his leadership style is democratic. So he is such a democratic leader. So he has that style of democratic. He used to motivate his team by fulfilling their needs, as most of Al-Mujaddid members want to get deeper into Arabic or know more about Arabic and improve their skill in Arabic. So the way he motivates the team is by fulfilling it. So he made some programs through the divisions like Arabic classes and also Arabic skill improvement. One of the problems that occurred in Al-Mujaddid and most of the organizations in our university is that many members suddenly disappeared, like they don't come to the meeting and never attend the agendas of Al-Mujaddid. And I asked him, how would you deal with that kind of problem? And he said he would approach them through family way, he will make his position as a friend to his members. So if he doesn't really know that member, he will try to find another way, and he will try to approach them through the one who knows them better than him. So that's the way he deal with that kind of problem. And then about the influence of Rasulullah's character, I asked him about his role model, and he said his role model in leadership is first, of course, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and also Kiai Haji Anang Rizza Mashhadi, the leader of the Zakka Islamic Boarding School, who is a very charismatic figure. He personally loves the character of Rasulullah, all the character of Rasulullah, of course, but the most favorite one for him is honesty and kindness. And he tried to implement that character within his leadership. So he tried to implement honesty, kindness, and also honesty and kindness become the ideal characteristic of leader in his opinion. So when I asked him about how would you see the next leader of Al-Mujaddid, what is the character of the next leader of Al-Mujaddid, or what is the character of an ideal leader in general? And he said of course an ideal leader, or a leader of Al-Mujaddid more specifically, should have honesty and kindness within himself. He should have good attitude, of course honesty is included in that good attitude, and then politeness, kindness, and then has a good communication skill, large networking, humbleness. In conclusion, the interview with Adi Nurma Putranto was very informative and insightful, and the one thing that impressed me the most is that he put khairun nas anfa'uhum lin nas as his biggest motivation in being a leader. And this also motivates me to be a leader as well, because I have never thought that way, that I will be more beneficial for larger people if I become a leader. So that was a great thing. And I also appreciate the time and the willingness from Adi Nurma Putranto to share his knowledge and experience with me. Openness, sense of belonging, kindness, honesty, and trustworthy are the main key of leadership based on Adi Nurma's experience and knowledge. I really love his humbleness that is now rarely found in other leaders' character. I learned a great deal from this interview, and I gained a better understanding and learned some valuable tips for making my own decisions. I hope that from this interview, I will be a better leader for myself first and then for people that I lead. And also the last but not least, I hope that this presentation video, as well as my interview report will be beneficial for the readers and for the audience here. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.